To prepare for the position of chief officer on a tanker ship, mastering common interview questions is a crucial advantage. These questions have been distilled from thousands of interviews conducted by major shipping companies worldwide, ensuring that you are equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills. The questions typically revolve around professional maritime knowledge, labor safety, and emergency response handling. For example, you might be asked about procedures for dealing with oil spills, inspecting and maintaining safety equipment, or managing and coordinating tasks among crew members. Additionally, questions may focus on leadership and conflict resolution abilities, requiring you to have good communication skills and the ability to make quick decisions. Grasping and thoroughly preparing for these questions will help you become more confident, showcase your capabilities, and be ready to take on the responsibilities of a chief officer on a tanker ship, thereby increasing your chances of success in interviews.
Today we will discuss and answer the 5 questions below. 6. What is precaution when loading, discharging cargo phenol? 7. How to find down toxicity information of cargo. 8. Precaution with inhibited cargo. 9. Precautions for corrosive cargoes. 10. Precaution for cargo. React with water. Question number 6. What is precaution when loading, discharging cargo phenol? The answer should have some importance point. Phenol is toxic, corrosive, flammable cargo. Special care should be paid during loading and discharging cargo. Closed loading, discharging operation. Restricted of person on deck. Person on deck must wear SCBA and proper chemical suit while handle cargo operation. No ballast adjacent allow. Overheat of cargo will lead to damage of cargo. High melting point cargo should discharge at 10 degrees UOC above to avoid pre-wash. No steam allow while handling phenol. Question number 7. How to find down toxicity information of cargo? The answer should have some importance point. Cargo toxicity can be found from cargo MSDS or SDS. Provide toxicity information for a cargo. The following details are usually covered. 1. Acute toxicity. Inhalation. Describes the effects of inhaling the substance, including symptoms like headaches, dizziness, respiratory irritation, or more severe effects like lung damage or respiratory failure. Skin contact. Indicates the potential for skin irritation, burns, or systemic toxicity through dermal absorption. Ingestion. Outlines the potential effects of ingesting the substance, which could range from gastrointestinal irritation to severe poisoning. Eye contact. Details the effects on the eyes, including irritation, redness, or potential for eye damage. 2. Chronic toxicity. Long-term exposure. Information on the effects of long-term exposure to the substance, which may include organ damage, respiratory issues, or carcinogenicity, cancer-causing potential. Sensitization indicates whether the substance can cause allergic reactions or sensitivity upon repeated exposure. Question number 8. What is precaution with inhibited cargo? The answer should have some importance point. Inhibited cargoes are those that have been treated with chemical inhibitors to prevent undesirable reactions, such as polymerization or oxidation, during transport. The precautions for handling inhibited cargoes generally include regular monitoring of the cargo's condition to ensure that the inhibitor remains effective throughout the voyage. Temperature control, ensuring that the cargo is maintained within the recommended temperature range to prevent the inhibitor from becoming ineffective. Ventilation and gas detection, proper ventilation and use of gas detection systems to avoid the accumulation of harmful gases that may result from the cargo's chemical reactions. Emergency procedures, having contingency plans in place in case the inhibitor fails, including procedures for safe disposal or emergency unloading. These precautions are critical to ensuring the safety of the vessel, crew, and the environment when transporting chemically sensitive or reactive cargoes. Question number 9. What is precautions for corrosive cargoes? The answer should have some importance point. Handling corrosive cargoes requires stringent precautions to ensure the safety of personnel, equipment, and the environment. Corrosive cargoes can cause severe damage to human tissue, as well as to the tanks, pipelines, and other equipment used in their transport and storage. Precautions for corrosive cargoes. 1. Protective equipment. Ensure that appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, is worn, including gloves, goggles, and protective clothing to avoid skin and eye contact. 2. Ventilation. Proper ventilation must be maintained to prevent the buildup of hazardous vapors that could lead to respiratory issues. 3. Proper storage. Corrosive cargoes should be stored in containers and tanks that are resistant to corrosion to prevent leaks and contamination. 4. Spill management. Procedures for handling spills and leaks should be in place, including the use of neutralizing agents and safe disposal methods. 5. Training. Crew members should be trained in handling corrosive substances, including knowledge of emergency procedures and first aid measures. These precautions are essential to minimize the risks associated with the transport and handling of corrosive cargoes. Question number 10. What is precaution for cargo react with water? The answer should have some importance point. Handling cargoes that react with water requires careful precautions due to the potential for dangerous chemical reactions, which can result in the release of heat, gases, or other hazardous byproducts. These reactions can pose serious risks to safety, equipment, and the environment. Precaution for cargo reacting with water. Ensuring that the cargo is stored in tanks that are completely sealed from water ingress. Avoiding any contact with water during loading, unloading, and transfer operations. Implementing special emergency procedures in case of accidental water contact, such as immediate isolation and containment. Having suitable protective equipment and emergency response materials on hand, such as dry chemical extinguishers or other suitable firefighting equipment.